Speaketh.
We don't got time. We have to start the game.
Okay.
I got stage fright.
He's got stage fright. Okay, you guys, he bumped up slightly. Speaketh again.
No.
I'm even scareder the second time.
I'm even scareder the second time. Okay. Looks like we're good. Okay. Hello, I'm Kikostego, and we're here with another recording session of Danganronpa Goodbye Despair. So Danganronpa 2. And I believe we are looking into the murder of our lovely Byakuya Tagami. So...
Yeah.
Everybody please have a moment of silence for our big boy.
Old Chubbalubbagus.
At the end of this video, we'll have
We're gonna have a candlelit vigil.
at the end of this video, we'll have a link for Byakuya's GoFundMe account for his funeral. I'm gonna host it.
Once again, extra large casket, a lot of money.
Oh, you two. Okay, so you're gonna see, it's basically the same thing as it was in 1, except for there's a little bit of different activities.
Dude, so many activities.
You can just change difficulty. It's just like, hey, do you want to like make this easier?
I mean,
we're gonna go down to Weenie Hut Jr. mode real quick.
Weenie Hut Jr. Yes, we're ready. Trial!
I still think it's Hamster Guy.
Now then, let's begin.
I say it's
with a
either him or
simple
fucking Chef
explanation of the
Boyardee.
class trial.
Dude,
During
she's
the
just
class
hanging.
trial, you will
She's
present your
hanging.
arguments for who the killer is.
She is.
and for who done
I was like, what are you talking about? I'm like, oh yeah.
If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the
And your character just looks like, whoa!
Freaking him and Mihiro are both
It looks
mouth
like his
breathers
tie.
over here.
It looks like his tie just says IDK.
I know, right?
Oh,
No.
Akane, why are you like sideways?
You know, she's going through some stuff.
I'll punish everyone besides the blackened.
Oh, hi there. I didn't see her hanging there the first time.
That's what I was saying at the beginning. She's just hanging there.
She is.
I should forget who you were talking about.
Before we begin, I'd like to confirm one thing. Is there really a killer among us?
Most definitely. There's no doubt that the blackened is lurking.
I'm glad
among
Makoto's
you.
joining us for this trial again. Must bring back good
Such a sad
memories.
state of affairs, isn't it? By the way, this class trial is gonna be 100% fair, so there's no need to worry. I'm the type who hates favoritism and prejudice. Well, not as much as I hate Monami, of course.
I don't hate me that much.
Sick burn, dude.
Let's begin.
You're telling us to begin, but what are we supposed to do?
No complaining, let's just settle this with our fists.
Were you even listening to the rules? Didn't that Byakuya bastard get killed in the dining hall, huh? Then everyone there is a fucking suspect.
Yeah,
Alright, his
what
voice
you're
don't
really
match.
trying to say is that you're not the killer, right?
No shit. You guys went off on your own and started killing each other. This has nothing to do with me.
Huh? What does that mean?
Anyway, why don't we try talking about the most pressing issue on our minds? Huh. The most pressing issue on our minds? Where we found the body. It's very strange to find a body underneath the table.
Freaking, why are you crying?
Alright, so it's very strange to find a body underneath the table. I think it's very strange to find a dead body anywhere, bud.
I mean, you got a point there.
Like if I see a dead body on the street, that's an old place to find a dead body. You know, I ain't talking about that.
Then, let's start with that mystery.
The reason why Byakuya's body was discovered under the dining hall table. I mean, somebody probably murdered him there. We can start with that, but ultimately we need to find out who murdered him. If we can't do that... Now, thinking about if is a waste of time. We have to do this no matter what. So the class trials finally started. From this point, you'll provide a simple tutorial at every important moment. I'm sorry, but please excuse my ear-tainting rudeness. What? Okay.
Excuse me? We can't even hear you.
What about your taint in my ear?
As things progress during each class trial, you will engage in a number of non-stop debates. Okay, without any breaks, lies or mistakes contained within their statements. Truth bullets to refute, so it's similar to the first game. Truth cylinder, fire with the Y button. Pay close attention to each character's statements, and truth bullets blast for one. Notice you'll run out of time, you automatically fails, be careful. Okay. They always tell me to have fun. Maybe I want to be miserable.
solving this murder. Okay.
Okay.
I'm surprised in the very first one, they're like, here's 3 bullets. Guess.
In a place like that.
His body was
cause.
underneath the table at
Uh-huh.
the very back of the dining hall.
That's true.
After the killer murdered Byakuya, they probably moved the body there.
No.
No, I'd say it's because of the blood stain under the table. That would be a no.
They tried to delay its discovery. Like a dog burying a bone.
Oh, okay,
That's
Buki.
All right, you get the cookie. Go stand in the corner.
Oh, what he just said was strange. It clearly contradicts information I know. Okay.
Why was Byakuya's body in a place like
His body was under at the very back of the.
after the killer they probably moved the body there?
Jesus.
No,
These bullets are a little more intense.
Damn, they're...
That wasn't a fucking bullet. That was a mortar.
I don't think the killer moved the body. Huh?
God, he's so low.
Try to remember what the body looked like when we found it under the table.
Pretty bloody.
Though there was a lot of blood everywhere, there was no sign the killer actually dragged the body through it.
So that's why you think it's impossible that the killer moved the body. I see. I get your point.
Oh, and here I thought I had a genius idea.
Too bad
No, he didn't.
Sorry, Dollar Store Leon.
Dollar Store Leon. Leave soda alone.
Well, I mean,
Respond better to praise, you know.
clean your face.
What were you gonna say, Michael, there?
She's over here just like saying, oh wow, that's a stupid idea, when she didn't pop up any ideas herself, so I mean.
Nah, true. She's
at least
full
she's
of
the one
criticism.
brainstorming.
But if
He's
the killer
kind of a
didn't move the
bitch.
body, why was it under the table?
Man,
Byakuya
why?
was probably killed under the table.
He was having a makeout session with someone, and they stabbed him.
You think he was
All
killed
right,
under the table?
I definitely think it's Chef Boyardee now. Who else wants to make out with everybody?
True. You know what?
I mean,
Nah, I still think it's hamster boy. Only because of the earring. If it wasn't for the earring being under the floorboard, I wouldn't think that. But
See,
only because the earring was under there, then all of a sudden he got his earring back.
I acknowledge that is incredibly suspicious. My only reasoning for not thinking it's him is because he looks too much like a goddamn anime villain for them to just be like, yeah, it's the fucking villain looking dude for the first one.
I mean, a lot of them look like anime villains, to be fair. I mean, Nekomaru looks like he could be an anime villain.
Yeah, but yeah, you know, you true there, but like he seemed like it's just he looks like the fucking like even the way he talks about like his dark days.
Oh yeah,
He's
true.
just got like fucking like I don't want to say it because doesn't have like bad guy vibes, but he straight up got like super villain vibes.
Oh my god, yeah. Yeah.
The only super villain about Nekomaru is his fucking shits.
Yeah, dude. Oh my god. Porcelain everywhere.
Porcelain everywhere. Bump you guys up a little more. Okay.
All right.
Byakuya snuck under the table for reasons unknown, and that's when he was killed. Then,
I mean, was he just a coward, so he hid under the table?
Body under the table.
That's
Like,
why
I
you
mean,
have the night vision goggles to signify
Yeah,
the near.
I mean, because like, I don't know, they're not making him like the normal Byakuya like he was in the first game. He seems like he'd be like that. He'd be kind of like a coward when it comes down to it, and be like, "Oh, I gotta get out of here."
That does make
Zoink
sense.
Scoob.
Why did he go under the table?
Obviously, he was hiding so he could surprise us. That dude was always a
Yeah, dude! That was it!
Do you really feel that way,
Right,
Akane?
Owie.
He was a jokester.
That's straight up an owie move right there.
Angrier Owie.
Nearest corner.
Yeah, but she's less annoying than Aoi.
You seriously couldn't tell what kind of person he was?
Maybe he panicked during the blackout and dove under the table.
No, I feel like we would have felt the earthquake.
Just what happens when you dive under the table.
I
The
mean,
reason why is probably connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party, don't you think?
uh-huh.
The reason Byakuya dove under the table. If it's connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party, then it's probably the knife. Because there was a knife.
Yeah.
Dude, Neef.
Wow. That's... Was he going to kill someone? Or was he doing that to protect himself?
How do I present this? Okay, why?
I can
Mm.
prove
How do I
Why
present this?
what?
I'll prove it with this!
probably has something
Just pulls bloody knife out.
under the table.
Knife? Oh,
Yeah.
you mean that thing that obviously screams, I am the murder weapon!
Oh,
Probably
you.
noticed the knife was hidden there. So in order to get it, he moved under the table.
Yeah, you got our token idiot for this game, Russell.
I love her energy though. I'm just gonna say that. Like,
Oh,
she is going
yeah.
like Aoi was like subtle I'm dumb energy. She is full on I'm dumb energy, and I am vibing with
And
it.
she's
Yeah.
energetic about it.
Yeah, she's just happy dumb. It's fun.
And Aoi was just cryy dumb.
Particularly sensitive to the presence of dangerous
That she
items.
starts foaming at the mouth a lot. That is alarming though. She should probably see a doctor.
Yeah, get your rabies shot, upgrade girl.
How did he notice that there was a knife under the table?
And
Yeah.
how did I get my earring back?
I will agree, Gundam definitely has very, like, supervillain vibes to him.
If he knew beforehand, he probably would have done something about it before the blackout, right?
Then, instead of knowing about it beforehand, maybe he saw it right at that moment. Like, for example, he might have seen someone trying to take the knife out from under the table.
No, that's not possible.
Okay, why?
What?
Elaborate.
Confident about that.
Of course. I have proof to back me up.
Proof while I was in the other room.
This is
Yeah, really.
like a real trial.
Shut up! Shut up in the peanut gallery!
I just imagine Mikey's during the trial just running up to Monokuma, just like putting a finger in front of his face. Shush!
Shush!
And then just running right
Thank
back to his stand.
There was only one weak spot during the previous statement, but from this point on, there'll be various weak spots, okay? No matter how many weak spots there will be only one lie or contradiction in the debate at a time.
So it's the same thing.
So it'll be false weak spot. Yeah. Later they add where you can agree with somebody. You can go, yeah, I agree with that statement.
Yes! You are right!
Pretty much, yeah. I concur. Okay, lower your trust and influence gauge, yeah. Logic determine. Yes. Okay.
Make your argument.
Oh god. Wow.
Oh, holy shit stains,
This is a lot of
man.
bullets.
I would assume probably night vision goggles.
Yeah, probably.
I'm sure Byakuya ducked under the table.
That was definitely the AC.
During the blackout.
It was really cold in there.
Yeah,
You wanted
I
to
hear
warm up
that.
under that table.
That sounds
Yeah,
correct.
dude.
If that's
I mean,
the case,
yeah.
during the blackout, Mr. Ham Hands must have seen the killer take the knife.
No, yeah,
It was
maybe.
super pitch black.
No, yes, maybe.
It was so dark I couldn't see my food.
Yeah, but you were eating still.
Byakuya couldn't see in the dark either.
Yeah, night
Yeah,
vision
sure.
goggles on
He
that.
could have seen the killer.
Okay. Oh, by the way, I'm not moving the reticle. It just does that.
Oh.
And it's not my controller.
Nifty.
That's just how the game is. I don't know if I ever
Dude.
told you guys that before. The reticle just moves by itself.
Nice.
I like to imagine that's just our character looking. Just looking. Like, ah.
It's true, getting under the table during the blackout would have been nearly impossible, but
I'm sure Byakuya during the black. That sounds correct. If that's the case, during the blackout, must have seen the killer. But it was super.
She's a
so
straight up
dark,
chipmunk when you
Byakuya
fast
couldn't see
forward.
in the dark.
So
Jesus, that bullet.
Did he see someone grab that knife? Huh.
No, Byakuya was probably the only one who was able to see in the dark.
Why do you say that?
I don't like his
He was
voice.
using those night vision goggles
Yeah, he
to
sounds
see
a little
down under
weird.
the table. He could have seen what was happening.
Like, he doesn't have that main character voice.
Byakuya was the one who used those night vision goggles?
Yeah, that seems to be the case.
Honestly, I'd like to cast a vote. Can we switch Soda as our main character?
I love Soda, and I would agree, but we can't.
Your reasoning is out of focus.
Oh, shut up.
Whoa, shit!
Boy.
Wait!
Dude, she is
you
coming in to
have
file
me?
your taxes.
Wait, hold up!
It should be the other way around.
I'm the one who interrupts!
I'm the one who interrupts.
She objectioned your objection.
She did.
She out objectified me!
Dude, she is challenging you to a fist fight behind
Seriously,
school.
The killer used those night vision goggles, not Byakuya.
How? Were you surprised by Maria's sudden argument? Yes, I was, actually.
I jumped! I didn't really jump.
Just between you and me, I was also surprised.
I made this game. I was surprised by this.
Just kidding, I'm sorry. Now that when this kind of argument surfaces, you'll go into one-on-one debate called Rebuttal Showdown. In this mood, you have to counter the person's claim, draw out their weak spot, and argue against them. Please counter the other person's remarks with the left stick, okay? Based on the
Please
shape
do that.
Based on the shape of their remarks, it's important to know whether you cut vertically, sideways, or diagonally. Okay.
Yeah.
But based on that, you can skew the debate's mood to your advantage. This is basically the DDR of this game, but it's more like angle your stick. On the other hand, if you ignore the person's remark, it'll skew towards their advantage. Okay, we got sharpness. Okay, it's the amount of times we are allowed to cut. We'll lose counts, okay. This means the conversation will develop. If that happens, they will end up divulging some weak spots. However, you cannot normally cut remarks that contain weak spots. Instead, it will skew the mood towards the other party's advantage, plus it's very big. Just like regular debate, please refute any weak spots with the Y button. Of course, if you don't have the correct tooth blade, you will not be able to cut an opponent's remark. This is what I'm saying about this game. It's so good, but like, what did I just read? What's a truth blade? Terribly sorry. It appears to have been delaying contacting you. I'll make sure the person in charge of contacting you takes a very long vacation. In this mode, truth bullets will be called truth blades. And that's about it. There won't be any other changes to your handbook menu. The only name change, but don't you think a change in feeling is important? Yeah, okay. So, have fun.
I'll try.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Duralumin
Just use
case.
common sense. The killer obviously used those night vision goggles. That's gotta be it.
What's happening?
Proof that the killer used them.
Because if they used night vision goggles, then they could have killed Byakuya even. I mean, in reality, that's what. So those goggles were a plan, and the killer brought them to the crime scene.
No. There we go.
Cut through those words.
Get slayed.
I want me to cut through those words! I say that in court all the time.
Byakuya was definitely the one who brought those night vision goggles.
Definitely? But why?
Inside the Duralumin case Byakuya had with him during the party, we found a smaller case for storing the night vision goggles.
Which means we can assume that the night vision goggles were kept inside that Duralumin case as well.
Yes.
Ooh, I said assume. Ibuki never uses such clever language.
Uh-huh.
Ibuki also refers to herself in the third person now.
Plus,
She always
Byakuya was
did.
the only one who could have taken the night vision goggles.
Oh, fuck, you know what? You're right. I'm retarded. I redact my previous statement.
Since he was carrying it around before the blackout in the first place.
I see. When you put it like that, it makes sense.
Then, was that knife inside the case too? If there were night vision goggles inside, it wouldn't be weird for a knife to be in there too.
It would be weird.
I am weird, aren't I? At times like this, I'd rather be fantasizing about tonight's main dish.
Okay.
Buddy, keep your main dish in your pants.
My loins.
Ooh, you totally mean that in a perverted way.
No, we didn't.
The
Talk
night
about that big chicken that was in the kitchen.
The knife was brought in the Duralumin case along with the night vision goggles too. No, that's not possible. The knife was hidden in the dining hall before the party started. I was able to prove it with tonight's main dish, duct tape.
I see!
I see! Huh!
There was duct tape left under the table where the body was found. Huh? Duct tape. They probably hid the knife by duct taping it to the underside of the table.
Oh, so that's why we found duct tape there.
Though Byakuya was thorough, even he couldn't have noticed a weapon taped to the underside of the table.
This may be off topic, but why was Byakuya acting so paranoid? Not only did he bring a self-defense kit, but he had night vision goggles inside the case too.
That's true. He went above and beyond being a little cautious.
Now that you mention it, that applies to the dangerous items he confiscated as well. It's one thing to be a little cautious, but performing a body check is a bit much.
He probably knew someone was planning to commit a murder.
Are you saying he predicted the murder? Could it be? Was he also in possession of the all-seeing eye?
Uh-huh. That's
I
it.
think so too, right, Hajime?
That's right, Byakuya. Okay, what? It didn't even give me time to read.
Well, it's probably just gonna be that note in his room.
Yeah, possibly that a murder would occur. Okay, yeah, it's a note.
I just saw embarrassing pose, guys.
Embarrassing pose. Murder threat.
I can prove it with this. Everyone,
See,
can
why
you please
can't
take a look at this?
I see? All right.
What?
His voice sounds better when he's actually yelling, saying, "I can prove it with this." Then he's just talking all like, "All right, guys, so this is what I think."
Yeah, Hajime's a very mild-mannered boy, that's for sure.
Okay.
Be careful. The first kill will happen tonight. Someone will definitely kill someone.
Hey, the hell is this? Hajime and I found this in Byakuya's cottage.
It looks like a threatening letter someone sent to him.
So, who's the someone?
Nobody besides Monokuma would write such a dumb, threatening letter like that.
Wasn't me.
Are you sure?
The only lies I tell are friendly lies.
What?
Those are still lies.
Doesn't matter who wrote it yet. So, Byakuya became paranoid because of this threatening letter?
He probably
Yes.
decided to throw a party because of the letter.
What do you mean?
By gathering everyone in one place, he tried to create a situation where everyone could keep tabs on each other. In doing so, he tried to put the writer of the letter in a situation where they couldn't act.
Mm-hmm.
But the letter might have been just a little prank.
As long as he was determined not to let any of us die, he couldn't take that risk. His strong sense of responsibility made him believe the letter was legitimate.
He should have told us he received a threatening letter.
If he had, we would have panicked. Byakuya probably knew that too.
So, he tried to do something about it without telling anyone?
I see.
Yes.
A strong sense of responsibility as our leader.
This is me in court, just getting one-word answers. Yes. No.
Screw that
Probably.
noise. Who the hell wrote that letter?
Well, obviously, the killer.
The killer.
The killer? Oh my god! Are you serious? I can think of taking me out!
Is it really one of us? Who is it? Among us, who's the one who killed Byakuya?
Enough already! Show yourself, you coward!
If they were willing to come forward, they never would have committed a murder in the first place.
But I still can't believe it. Someone in this room killed Byakuya. There's no way I could believe that yet.
Pardon me. Can I say something, please?
Sure, princess.
What is it, Miss Sonia?
I
Alright.
regret that I must return to this topic, but I just realized something concerning the night vision goggles. If Byakuya was indeed wearing those goggles, how did the killer manage to navigate in the dark?
Got a point.
You're right. They wouldn't have been able to see anything without the night vision goggles. But if the murderer had the goggles when they took the knife, then how did Byakuya see them?
Even if the knife bore some sort of mark, it would have been difficult to see it in that darkness.
No, the killer definitely used a mark, and because of this mark, the killer was able to get a knife from under the table in his hands. Party dishes.
It was definitely Byakuya. He was the mark.
Glowing paint.
I saw that big moon anywhere.
Was the mark. With that, you'd be able to get the knife even in the dark. In actuality, the knife we found under the table and the duct tape stuck to the underside of the table were both marked with glowing paint, right?
Does that mean the killer painted them in advance?
But painting them with glowing paint? It's as if they knew the blackout was going to happen.
They had to have already known. That's why they used the glowing paint as a mark.
Which means whoever set up the blackout is the killer.
That seals it. The killer is whoever was in the office with the circuit breaker. Which means it was you, Peko Pekoyama!
Peko killed poor Byakuya?
Oh my god.
Not big enough for 2 glasses wearers!
Yep, that was
it. Sure.
I am not the killer. Oh, I guess she's not.
Akane, why?
How can you believe her so easily?
I mean, she said she wasn't.
Hi. I don't think she'd be able to reach the circuit breaker in the office.
I don't care about a technicality like that. Peko's the one who tripped the breaker and caused the blackout.
By tripping the breaker directly from the office, Pekka was the one who caused the blackout. Is that really what happened?
No.
After this debate, blue-colored weak spots will start appearing. We call these weak spots you see up till now argue spots. Blue-colored will be agree spots. When shooting agree spots with true bullets, you need to flip your way of thinking. Instead of arguing with the other person's testimony contains lies or mistakes, please fire the truth bullets that prove the other person's testimony is correct.
Okay, that's pretty cool. I'm glad they had that.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
so it's not. So it's kind of like you're not the only smart one. And other people are like, yeah. So this is what happened.
Yeah.
Like, that does make sense. You kind of go with them.
Yeah, that does make it a little bit nicer.
It's not just like, all right, Makoto, what is it now?
Yeah, pretty much. Isn't it a little hot in here? From now on, you must infer whether it's best to argue or agree based on what's being debated. If you press the start button during these arguments, you can review the controls. Blah, blah, I'm supposed to have fun. I'm assuming I have to agree. Oh god, there's a lot of accounting here.
I don't remember all their counts.
Since Peko was in the office,
Yeah.
she could have caused the blackout at any time.
I mean,
That's impossible.
Huh? Why is it impossible?
Probably Nekomaru's account.
Because I was not in the office.
Yeah, because she was
she went to
pooping
the bathroom.
Not
She went to
even
poo-poo.
before the blackout.
before the
What happened to
blackout.
your guard duty?
Sorry.
Sorry.
Oh, you weren't in the
Just sorry.
Yeah, she had a poop.
Clearly a desperate excuse.
Oh, she had a poop.
Okay, so which one am I supposed to shoot? From listening to Petko's testimony, it's not weird to doubt her. But I feel like I spoke to someone during the investigation that backs up her testimony, yeah.
Since Peko was in the office, she could have caused the blackout at any time.
That's impossible.
Okay, yeah, we need to agree with her.
Huh? Why is it impossible?
Because I was not in the off, not even before the blackout.
Nekomaru, because he had a poop.
I agree with that.
Oh, okay. It didn't break, so I got confused.
Yeah, I'm consenting.
I consent.
No.
Take my body.
Truth.
Don't tell me you're crushing on Peko.
Maybe I am.
A little bit.
What's it
Nothing like that at all. Nekomaru's account is actually Peko's alibi.
Russell.
Oh shit. Sorry, I had a cat in my face.
Alright, you're good.
I've been trying to use it many times, but the door just won't open at all.
Shit.
Someone was occupying the bathroom for a long time shortly after the party started, and it was finally freed up after Byakuya's body was discovered.
Then the person who was in the bathroom that whole time was actually...
Everyone else besides Peko was in the dining hall after the party started, right?
I see. So there's no way anybody else could have locked themselves in the bathroom except Peko.
I guess that would be... true.
You locked yourself in the commode? You should have said so earlier.
There's no way she'd actually say that. Gosh, you're so insensitive.
If she locked herself in the bathroom for that long, there's no doubt. It's shit.
Nekamaru, why?
Oh, there's no way she'd admit it. There's no way she'd admit she was taking a shit.
Were you guys taught any basic manners, or were you raised
Nope.
in a locker room?
Both.
I'm pretty sure he was, honestly.
Yeah, being the ultimate team manager, he basically spends all of his time in locker rooms.
It's fine. How about we stop talking about this and move on to something else?
Don't worry, the smell wasn't that strong. I used the bathroom right after you, so you can trust me.
Oh my god, he died.
I said it's fine.
But still, you were in the bathroom.
You got
for a really
you
long
got weak
time.
little lady shits. They don't
Wasn't it
stink.
something?
As soon as I stepped out of the office, I felt this sudden rush of pain in my stomach. Because of that, I was unable to leave the bathroom, including when the blackout occurred.
Did he poison the food?
How did it feel to do your
Oh.
business in the
Coulda.
dark? Did you get excited?
Oh,
What
God.
the absolute
Buddy,
crap, Tara
you don't even get to, you don't even go to the corner. You just get out of the courtroom. Just go the whole way.
Marky was sitting there like, I agree.
The principal will deal with you after class. Go out in the hallway.
Let's get a punishment anyways, just because. This guy's a freak.
You're a fucking freak.
Thank you, Hajime.
But still, your stomach pain. Was that really just a coincidence?
Hey, what's the deal? Don't butt into other people's business, especially
But
if you didn't do any
poop.
investigating.
I'm butting in because you fucking idiots are out of your element.
Stop this childish nonsense. Just what do you mean by coincidence?
What I mean is it possible someone slipped her some laxatives?
Laxatives?
Yes, Mikon, sound it out.
If so, the killer could have tripped the breaker as soon as that girl left the office, don't you think?
I see. That might have happened.
The question is whether Pecco's stomachache was a coincidence or somebody intentionally caused it. Depending on the answer, the outcome of this trial could change drastically. I don't know.
Man, they really don't like to get rid of the bullets.
Did you eat anything weird?
Yeah, I ate a
I don't
knife.
remember eating anything weird.
Great dialogue.
Mention it. You brought food to the office, right?
Yeah.
Just a little bit from the dining hall.
Mm-hmm.
There might have been some laxatives in it, don't you think?
Taro cooking food, how suspicious.
All right, calm down.
I wouldn't do anything like that.
So laxatives the only
ruin the
thing.
taste.
Laxatives
Ruin the
would
taste.
Ruin the taste.
What? I don't know what all the bullets are.
Whether Pekka's stomachache was a coincidence if somebody intentionally caused it, we need to clarify that first.
Did you eat anything weird?
Night vision goggles, embarrassing pose.
I don't remember eating
Party
anything weird.
dishes?
Now that you mention it.
Well, everyone else would have went to the bathroom too.
Akane's the only other one who ate.
Just a little bit. from
Yeah,
the dining
Kame didn't.
Yeah, but with
Might
what
have
she
been some
eats, she's probably got a
laxatives in it,
fucking
don't you
iron
think?
stomach.
True.
Taro cooked the food, how suspicious.
I wouldn't do anything like that. Laxatives would ruin the taste.
Try this? No. What was wrong about something? I didn't put laxatives in my dishes.
Crap.
Did you eat anything weird?
I don't remember eating anything weird.
Now that you mention it. You brought food to the office, right?
Just a little bit from the dining hall.
There might have been some laxatives in it, don't you think?
Party dishes laxatives? Maybe.
that's
I guess, apparently.
We don't know why, but I'll explain.
Well, probably because Akane ate
It's possible
some.
that laxatives were slipped into the food in the dining hall. Because Pekka wasn't the only one who ate that food. Akane ate some of it too.
If the food had laxatives in it, I'm pretty sure Akane would have had stomach issues as well.
I feel totally fine.
Like I said, the dishes are innocent. don't go making weird accusations.
The dishes are innocent.
I apologize for causing a scene.
Not me with the dishes. The dishes are sure innocent. He's a naughty boy.
Fuyuhiko should apologize, not you. He's the one who made the laxative accusation.
Oh my god.
Fuck did you say, bitch?
Bitch.
Bitch.
Cease this bickering.
Oh, the princess has spoken.
Stomachache as a coincidence, and go back to discussing the blackout. Yeah. We already know that, you trashy skank. You don't have to tell us.
Oh my god.
Trashy skank?
Yeah,
I may be a skank, but I'm not trashy.
she's really mean to Mikon for no reason. As long as the murder happened during the blackout, then the blackout itself is what's actually important. We need to make clear how the blackout occurred. Okay. Irons in the storage room. I think that one's it.
Who tripped the
Yeah,
breaker?
oh, yeah.
How did they do it? If you can't answer that, I'm gonna bop you on the head.
Alright.
They throw a stone and
Oh,
hit
she's
it?
getting violent now.
No.
Maybe they used a remote control?
Nah.
They probably messed with the breaker.
Yes. No.
Does not
Sorry.
have to be the breaker.
Why'd I say yes to that?
They may have tampered with the power supply and transmitters.
Kind of that one. Irons.
Power surge?
Power surge, probably.
Power surge.
I bet
Yeah.
it's really Monokuma's fault.
I bet it's Monokuma's fault.
That too.
By the way, I'm not a trashy skank.
Okay, good to know, Mikon.
I'm glad you fixed that.
How did the killer trip the circuit breaker? I'm pretty sure I already have that clue, yeah.
Who tripped the breaker? If you can't answer that, did they throw a...
Maybe they used a remote.
They probably... It does not have to be the break. They may have tampered with the power supply. Or maybe they caused a power surge?
There we go.
I agree with that.
Bing.
It's just as Mahiru said. The blackout was caused by a power surge.
E.
Of course, that's not a coincidence. Someone caused it intentionally.
Why did you talk like this?
Yeah, someone caused it intentionally.
Like drama.
Which is why those 3 irons were arranged to cause the blackout.
When you found them right after the blackout, the irons were still on, right?
So by leaving those irons on in the storage room, they deliberately caused a power surge.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It seems that's how the killer caused the blackout.
Stupid fool!
Ah!
Oh boy.
Don't yell at me!
Bro, I don't want to sword fight you.
Second, let me speak too!
Alright, no one, you didn't have to yell. We would have let you speak.
You say the irons in the storage room were used to trigger the blackout?
He looks like he's gonna hit me.
That's inexcusable!
Why?
Why?
Okay.
The irons in the storage room caused the... And for the killer to turn the irons on, you're saying they went all the way to the storage room? Then that means everyone who was in the dock when the blackout occurred can't be a suspect.
No, just because people were in the dining hall doesn't mean they're not a suspect.
But the people in the dining hall weren't able... If the irons caused the blackout, then the killer had to go to the storage room before that and turn on the irons. Now do you intend to take back what you said?
The irons are responsible for the blackout. That should be the only reason. Oh, I guess he said his thing in the middle.
If the irons caused
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
blackout,
Slash it.
Allow me to cut through those words. The irons are just one.
I kind of
reason
like
blackout
that.
occurred.
It's like,
They weren't the direct trigger.
instead of just having him talk over and over and over and over, like the dance, like your guy actually, it says, no, that's not right. And then he actually argues back.
Yeah, it's definitely better than the dance thing in the first game. I agree with you.
The direct trigger.
Excuse
when
me.
The air conditioners in the dining hall and office clicked on.
air conditioners!
The timers for both air conditioners were set to 11:30 p.m.
11:30 p.m. Mr. Ham-Hands died around that time too.
I see. When the timers activated the air conditioners, the breaker was tripped and caused a blackout. I see. I understand.
Indubitably?
I cut him off facts. It was funnier though.
Usage in advance and use the irons to nearly max it out. So once they set the air conditioner's timers, They just had to wait until they started up on their own.
If so, even if Pekka was in the office, it still would have been possible to cause a blackout, indubitably.
He likes that word, apparently.
Indubitably? Miss Sonia, not you too.
Regarding the energy usage, they probably asked Monokuma about it.
Dun dun dun!
Is she right? Such a hateful bear! You deserve to die 1,000 deaths!
Get him,
What
Monami.
you say? If I died that many times, I might really stay dead, you know?
Shut up! You guys just stay quiet!
I couldn't have prevented the blackout even if I was in the office. But even so, I feel regret. If I was in the office, I could have reset the breaker in time, and maybe the murder wouldn't have occurred.
Her and Hajime could both be in the monotone club.
No, the breaker in the office was built into a high area of the wall that's impossible to reach. Resetting the breaker in that darkness would have been impossible.
I don't know. She has a sword, bamboo thing that could reach up, but whatever.
Sounds like you don't need to blame yourself.
Even so, the killer is so sly. I'm starting to worry we may never actually find them.
It's alright. You don't have to worry. Because they're just a petty killer, right? They can't defeat symbols of hope like you guys.
Oh, that's it. There we go. There's Makoto right there. Podcast spread your hope.
The ultimate hope bagel.
That's him.
There's no way everybody will lose now. This little incident will just be a stepping stone for you all.
What?
In the end,
What?
hope always wins. That's what I believe.
Nagito? What happened to you?
Yeah, what's going on now?
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, you have been saying this whole time that there's no way a killer could be among us.
Oh, is that so? Well, let's just put that minor detail aside for now and talk about the incident.
Can we go back to that? Wait,
Hope boy.
are we about to get switched on that? Can we talk about this hope?
Yeah, are you wondering why I pulled you over tonight, sir? Let's talk about some hope.
Oh, okay. This got interesting.
I have a Nagito t-shirt for a reason. I'm gonna say I love this man.
For now, we found out how the blackout occurred. But the question is, who caused it, right? Anybody could have hid and set the timers for the air conditioners. Setting up the irons in the storage room could have been done before Byakuya set foot in the old building. What a shame. Any one of us is capable of that.
What are you implying?
He's just saying, after all this time, we still haven't made any progress. Huh? Even though we have been arguing for so long?
Unfortunately, it's the truth. Despite the fact that we've discussed this at length, there's not even one clue that leads to the killer. But that might be because there's no way any of us could be a killer.
Wait a minute. What's happening right now? This is the first straw and I'm already confused.
This guy, I feel like, is if fucking Makoto and Hiro had some sort of horrible love triangle.
Anyway.
No, he knows everything. He's just going on about something. I'm telling you, he's training these kids for something. That's why Byakuya died. He's training them.
Are you absolutely sure that this is Nagi?
Yes! It better be.
Instead of surviving by
No, it's Makoto. I already said it's Makoto. What do you mean Nagi?
Isn't it better to get
Nagi. Oh my god. Makoto Naegi is what Makoto's last name is Naegi.
I know. I thought you said Nagi.
Yeah, I said Nagi.
Nagito.
Yeah, I always mess that up. Sorry. I think everybody who I've ever seen Let's Play this game messes up Nagi and Naegi. It's like... Okay, let's continue.
Doesn't that mean... Are you saying we should all just give up and die?
No, that's losing hope.
Nagito, there's definitely something wrong with you.
You guys only think there's something wrong with me because there's something wrong with you.
What's going on? I'm so confused.
You sound like a drunk homeless man at 2 in the morning outside of 7-Eleven.
Suspecting each other like this. There's no way that's healthy behavior.
What is happening? Russ, I'm so
Stop this
confused.
already. We don't have to find out who the killer is. I can't stand this anymore. I don't want to do this to my friends.
What?
I don't want to do this either.
Me too!
Oh.
Please, take me home already! I want to go home and eat candy!
Jesus Christ, Hayoko.
What is happening?
Why are you drooling?
If everyone
Why
acts
do
like
people
this,
drool when they cry?
I'm gonna...
Everyone calm down.
Oh, yeah.
We're all friends, aren't we? There's no way one friend would murder another.
Then
Did
why
he
did
kill?
You die?
Who cares?
What's happening?
Let's
What?
just give up already. There are no clues that lead to the killer anyway. Not a single one.
Did he kill? Is he kill?
Is he kill?
I think...
Did you say something?
Sassy Nagito face.
Cause
What?
we've already found a clue that might point to who the killer is.
A clue, you say?
Goddamn, why are you
You.
quiet?
Right?
You know who the killer is?
I keep saying it's you. What?
The killer? I don't know. But we do have a clue about a suspicious person. I think.
I see. Then care to tell me, what's this clue you're talking about?
First of all, let's try thinking about how the killer was able to obtain the knife during the blackout.
Didn't we already cover that? They use glowing paint as a mark.
No, not that. I mean before that.
Before. Is she asking how the killer got close to the table? Even if they had obtained the knife by relying on the glow from the paint, in order to do that, they need to get close to the table while it's still dark.
Let's try examining the situation. Mahiru's diagram might be useful here.
The diagram of where everyone was standing before the blackout, right? Here it is.
Nagito was the closest. Oh no.
Just as I
Russell?
thought this diagram is the clue. Who the killer is, and they were able to move to the table in the dark. That's clearly shown in this diagram.
What? Russell?
Uh-huh.
Not liking this.
First, we need to discuss how the killer was able to move that table in the dark.
Not my two favorite characters in this fucking game.
The killer probably used something to help them move in the dark.
I want to
Don't worry,
quit.
Mikey. You learn to love again.
What would he have used to navigate towards the table in the dark?
What would be the
The
glow?
lamp cord.
Oh yeah, the lamp cord. Huh?
Russell's a big brain.
Here! The killer must have used the desk lamp to move to that table in the dark.
Oh no.
Desk lamp. I hope you don't mean they turned on a light or something.
There was a blackout. There's no way the killer could have used the desk lamp.
Of course, there's no way they use the desk lamp's light. The killer actually used the weight of the desk lamp. What? The light bulb. Tablecloth. Power cord.
I can
The
prove it.
tablecloth of the desk lamp.
They didn't turn the desk lamp on. They used its power cord.
Power cord?
They could have felt their way to that table using the power cord, right? By doing that, the killer was able to move to the table, then use the glowing paint to find the knife.
And there's only one person here who could have done that.
Ooh.
The one person here who could have possibly done it